You are very welcome back to leg 3 of the A main from the 2025 IFMAR 1/8 EP Off-Road World Championships, of course, better known as the Ebuggy Worlds. You have seen Marcus Carrup take a 1 and a 1 to take the overall championship. He will not start this round, but I thought we'll have, whilst they do their warm-up laps, we'll have a little talk about who could possibly make the podium. At the minute, Mikel Orlovsky has a 2 and a 3, 5 points in total. Elliot Boots has a 3 and a discard. Daniel Kovacic has a 5 and a discard. Davide Ongaro has a 2 and a discard. And Juan Carlos Canas has a 4 and a discard. And David Ronefalk has a 4 and a discard. Nobody else really will feature. So I'm very interested to see. At the moment, the points target for second is a 4. That means that Boots would need a win. Ongaro would need a win or a second. And then really, if nobody displaces Mikel Orlovsky from his 5 points in second, who finishes third will have to be settled by the computer at the end of the race, because there's too many mathematical permutations to work it out. Big thanks, of course, there they are down the bottom, to Schumacher, Speedworks, Model Tune, Rude Bits, FF Racing, SEMCS and RC Disco. Thank you so much, couldn't do it without your support. Let's take a look if what's going to happen here. I suspect it's going to be the battle between Davide Ongaro and Mikel Orlovsky. Look who's doing well though, 6 and a 6 for Bruno. He's there, not quite podium, but there. Here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, they are away. Mikel Orlovsky leaves them. Their mistake for Ongaro nearly lets Boots through. So it is still in qualifying order. Orlovsky leaves. Ongaro second, Boots third, Ronefalk fourth. These are really the 4 who we are interested in. Canas is there as well. A mistake for Ronefalk. It's going to make it difficult for him. I tell you, Boots is looking racy. Boots wants that second on the podium. He can do it with a win. Orlovsky still leads. Ongaro second. Boots third. Then a slight break back to Juan Carlos Canas. And then we have Kovacic and Ronefalk battling. We will stick with the lead group. Now, a couple of little bobbles for Orlovsky, but he's in control. But we have seen Ongaro get a lot quicker in the second half of the race. Whether it's something to do with heating the tyres or what, I don't know. But I can tell you, midway through the race, he will start to speed up. Over the mound, down into the double. Ongaro does look to be getting a little bit closer to Orlovsky. We have a lead group of 4. Any bobbles or mistakes will affect this. And it is Orlovsky, Ongaro, Boots and Canas all over the double-double. All landed nicely, arcing around right and left and down into the quad. Ongaro goes a little bit long, but doesn't cost him anything. Has it under control. Down into the serpentine and around. All 4 very evenly spaced, nothing between them. A bobble or a mistake will really tighten this all up. Orlovsky's car looking superb, I have to say. Ongaro also looking good. Boots a little bit loose in that top corner. But again, not losing any time. Canas gets a bad bounce, doesn't cost him anything. These guys are getting away with things that the average clubman just doesn't get away with. So we're only a third of the way into this race, and now Poland's Mikkel Orlowski, Schumacher driver, starts to break away from Davide Angaro, who currently holds 2 or 3 world championships. Can't remember. But he has no answer for Davide Angaro. Excuse me, I am dying of the flu as we speak. Let's keep it going. I only have 5 more minutes. There is Orlowski. There is Angaro. Is anyone, again, boots up at that top corner, just touching the hose. Is there going to be any passes in this race? Is any battle going to develop, or is it just going to be a procession? Does anyone want that second on the podium badly enough? Well, it looks like it's Mikkel Orlowski at the moment. But as I said, Angaro, midway through the race to the end of the race, he gets awfully quick. I don't think we're seeing it yet. We'll take a little measurement. I make it 2.5 seconds. We'll see on the next lap how that's looking. At the moment, still Mikkel Orlowski. Just touching that bump, went a little bit wide and got the hole on the outside of that corner, but car only momentarily disturbed. Very, very nice through there, absolutely perfect. Now I think he's pulled out a little ground on Angaro. We'll have another look. What did I say, 2.5 seconds before? What's it now? I make it 3. Canas and Boots, still the same order. We've been 5 minutes now running the same order of Orlowski, Angaro, Canas and Boots. They all go into the quad. Orlowski looking very comfortable out front. Has Angaro not got any answer for this? His car looked considerably better in the practice run to now. Maybe the track has changed and significantly enough for him not to feel comfortable. Or maybe that's just the pace. So approximately 3.5, 4 minutes to go. I don't have a clock in front of me. We are watching Mikkel Orlowski, the Schumacher driver from Poland, who is about to secure second on the podium if he continues his race the way it's been going so far. Car looks excellent. And here is Davide Angaro. Now that's a little bit closer. I'll make that gap under 2 seconds. So what's going on? Let's try and get it again. Yeah, 2 and a bit seconds perhaps. So is this what I was talking about? Is this Angaro now starting to open the taps? Has Angaro got something in the tank later on in the race that other drivers don't? Are we going to see something here? Oh. No, it doesn't look like it. These 4 are giving it everything and they're hoping for someone to make a mistake, but it's not happening. So we'll just follow the leaders as much as we can. I can tell you behind that now, I'm just looking behind. This is the battle for the lead, and it does look a bit closer. I make all those 4 cars only a second apart. Now, behind that, you have Clement Boda from 7th. Well, I don't know whether it's the difficulty of the track or the consistency of the track or what, but we've not had the most exciting A-finals, dare I say. It's been an absolutely amazing event, probably my favourite Worlds that I've ever been to. But we've not had exciting A-finals. Marcus Corrupt has dominated the first two. I've no commentator, which means I'm sure RC Racing TV is very popular this weekend because you get the dulcet tones of Tom Cockrell. Now that Bruno rolls it over. He has Mikkel Orlovsky coming up behind him now, which would put Bruno a lap down. I think we only have about a minute left. If anything's going to happen as we watch David Ronafalk over, it's not been David's weekend. Now Orlowski is over. That lets Ongaro through. That's a disaster for Mikkel Orlovsky. A disaster. He's run for over 9 minutes. Can he do anything here? Can he open the taps and get through? Because this is for the podium second position. So all of a sudden I'm complaining about dull races. Now we got a race on. What can Mikkel Orlovsky do about Davide Ongaro? Orlovsky with a 2 and Ongaro with a 3. They would both have 4 points as it currently stands, all right? No, sorry, yes. Orlovsky would have a 4, Ongaro would have a 4, but Ongaro would win because he'd have a win. A little mistake from Orlovsky. Last 30 seconds, so this is the last lap. And Davide Ongaro seems to be stretching his legs. Well, that is quite something. A mistake from Orlovsky. Lets Ongaro through. And a mistake from Ongaro. Ongaro goes for the quad, but can't land it. Desperation to try and retrieve that second place. Well, only a few corners to go. No opportunity to let up. This will be it. Ongaro will be giving it 100% to try and catch. Orlovsky will be desperate not to make any mistakes. Can he do anything? And he's off the track. Well, what a save. Mikkel Orlovsky gets second on the podium after a thrilling last lap. There is the handshake. Nice for Orlovsky. Ongaro will be disappointed. So the car is going to scrutiny now. Can I just once again please say a big thanks to our sponsors who are Schumacher, Speedworks, Model Tune, Rude Bits, FF Racing, SCMCS and RC Disco. Thank you so much, guys. And if you're interested in that car that Mikkel Orlovsky, well, no, I'm dying to say it, but I don't think I can say it. I can't say it. But I think one of our sponsors can sell you the car and one of our sponsors can sell you the stickers to go in the car. How about that? That help? Hopefully that helps. Anyway, fantastic for them. That is the last race of the week. We're done. I'm absolutely dying of the flu. The weather has been mild and easy on us, thankfully. The Barcelos buggy arena has been absolutely sensational. Can you believe the factory driver doing a test day here tomorrow? A test day after 6 days of driving here. Big thanks to everyone. I'll get out of the background. Yeah, very unlucky for Davide Ongaro. He had second after Orlowski's mistake, and then it didn't work out. The bump that took him are these, if you can see, the back wheel just gets stuck in and that's it. All right, well look, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us at the eBuggy Worlds, and we'll see you again soon.